Hey there, good morning YouTube. This is Michelle. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope everybody's had a great week and looking forward to a crafty, good weekend. I am here today to introduce a brand new collaboration with Poetspice. And by looking at the desk, I'm at the conference room at work because I have so much stuff. You may be wondering, what on earth? Is this a haul video? Is this a de-stash video? No, my dear friends and subbies, this is the introduction to ta-da! Beads, metal, fibers, collaboration with Poetspice. Yes, Jamie has come up with another fantastic collaboration, has gathered some incredible crafters together, and we are going to, for the next couple of weeks from July 7th through August 11th, we are going to razzle you and dazzle you with products made using beads, metal, and fibers. Yep. So I want to show you, I have always loved mixed media. Once I discovered it, and my challenge is when I see something, I go out and get all the necessary tools, find things on sale, etc. But looking at this, you would think that I knew how to make bead dangles or jewelry, etc., etc. So let me show you some of the things that I have pulled up from out of my studio for this collaboration. So first of all, let's do my little towers here. These are my towers of gears. This is my little case of gears. And you actually got to see this on my last collab. I pulled this out to make a card. So these are gears. I've got a variety of safety pins. These are all Tim Holtz doodads. So I've got, and I've got bulb pins, and I've got those little clips that hold pictures that Tim has in his collection. And I got more safety pins. Okay, then this is my bells and charms that are ethnic. So look at this, beautiful, like elephants and bells. Okay, do I have metal or do I have metal? These are just in case I want to do a fancy smancy closure for a junk journal. Okay, I've got more bells because I just love bells on my little tassels on my journal. So there's more bells. I got tools because if you're going to do this stuff, you got to have tools, right? I've got a whole kit of doodads here. I've got hitch fasteners. I've got hooks. I've got spinners. I've got nails and brads. I have metal frames. I have more jewelry making things. Okay, have I made any jewelry? Never. Okay. I have charms, because if you're gonna make things, you gotta have charms to put on the charms, right? Okay, this is my beads. Again, I've watched every one of Nurse Tara's videos trying to make bead dangles. Not, but I have the beads, okay? Etc., etc. These are, look at this, buttons, charms, etc. What's this one? This one has more beads, metal letters, metal numbers, paper clips, more charms. This one, oh gosh, this one has my collection of keys because you got to have your metal keys. Okay, then if that's not enough, I've got big paper clips. Then, just in case I want to do a mixed media project, I collect tins so that I can alter them, right? I've got a bowl here some charms, because I've got some journals that I'm getting ready to make. Okay, but this is my findings bowl. What's a findings? That's when you're out, you're in the parking lot at the grocery store, you look down and you're like, wow, what's this? No idea, but it'll look good in a mixed media project. People, do I do mixed media? Have you seen mixed media projects on my website or on my YouTube channel? No, I mean, all kinds of things. Feathers, just in case I want to do a bird themed something. I got feathers. I've got foreign coins because, you know, you put them in the coin machine and it spits them back out because they're from where? Canada. We can't use Canadian coins here. I've got ring parts that have fallen apart. Look at this. This was somebody's hoop earring when I was visiting my daughter in Augusta this summer. This was in the parking lot, right? Okay. And then if that weren't enough, ta-da, I've even labeled this Wireworks. Just in case I want to do something with some wire. Okay, so when I first heard of this fabulous collaboration with Jamie and she introduced it to us, I was like, no, ooh, that's so out of my comfort level. Well, you know what, guys? With this stash that I have, I better get to making some things with some beads, some metal, and some fibers. You may be asking, where are the fibers, Michelle? Well, this video is so long already, I will show you my stash of laces and fibers and etc. on the next week's video. But today, I want to show you what I have created for the first week of the Beads Metal Fibers collaboration with Poetspice, okay? So, hope you don't get dizzy. We're going to turn over to my staged area over here and voila! Check out the closure for this travel journal. Now I just got this fabulous die that cuts out traveler's notebooks. Sorry, the lighting's a little funky. And wanted to do something super different for the closure. My typical closure is some type of fiber, string or lace to close anytime I do a junk journal or something like that. But this one just came together so fun and quickly that I really wanted to do something a little less feminine, but definitely more travel related. So you've got to check this out. I have never done any type of closure like this before. So I took one of those Tim Holtz brad. This is a Tim Holtz. It's just a brad, but it has the little door knocker on it. And then using a combination of chains and jump rings, etc., I've created this dangle for enclosure for the journal. So it unhooks like this. Okay, and I didn't practice this, y'all, so let me get off screen to unhook it. Mainly because I'm afraid it'll probably fall apart, but it's holding. It's a little tight. Okay. Again, this is brand new for me, so you have to see. So I have the claw hook here, and then I've jump ring that to some chain. And then the chain, because, you know, as this gets bigger, what I've done is I've kind of doubled it up here, so that way this claw can move as the journal gets bigger. But looky here, I made a bead dangle. Do you know how long or how many times I've watched the Nurse Tara video on doing bead dangles and wrapping, and I could never get that wire to wrap. And look, I made a bead dangle, guys. And then I had, for no reason, And I may have gotten it in a swap or a stat, you know, somebody may have sent it to me in a rack, but I had this gorgeous airplane. And then I had, this is a little tiny postcard. Isn't that cute? So, I mean, I've just had this in my stash. And then because I love traveling, I had this heart. And this heart, seriously, y'all, this was a bracelet that fell apart. And I said, you know what? At some point in time, I can use the individual pieces from the bracelet for dangles. So all I've done then is on the other side, I've got a jump ring, and the chain then goes all the way around. So, y'all, I don't know, I'm going to replay this to see how crazy this looks, but that is my project for this week. I'm so fired up, I can't even tell you. That was fun. It took some time, but it was really fun. So anyway, I hope you stay with us. I'm going to link the YouTube channels of the others that are included in the collaboration, which includes Jamie and Poetspice. And hey, hang with us. This is some fun. I hope you are inspired. I totally am. I mean, this was so out of the box for me, but I'm just really fired up that I've joined and am a part of the Beads Metal Fibers collab with Poetspice. Hey, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. All righty. Bye-bye.